Welcome in, friends, into the Truth Serum here. Joey the Truth Wagner with you. Welcome into the post-game show here for the Steelers and the Bills this afternoon, everybody. Final score, Buffalo Bills 38, Pittsburgh Steelers 3. And everybody, I think that we have to come to an honest conclusion here.
Yep.
And I'm just going to say it. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a bad football team. They're bad. They're not very good at all, and it's going to get a whole lot worse than 1-4. That's all I'll say.
It's a bottom 5 football team, in my opinion, as we stand here today, week 5. Sorry for stuttering. There's a lot of problems across the board. I think on the offensive side of the ball, it's more coaching and play calling more than anything. On the defensive side of the ball, I know injuries are nagging that side. I know there might be a little bit of exhaustion, but they're just not even touching the quarterback anymore without TJ Watt.
Yes.
The secondary is depleted now. You didn't have Cam Sutton out there towards the end of the game or Levi Wallace. It was too much. It was too much, and just sloppy play all around. Kenny Pickett was the one positive today. Pickett to Pickens. I look forward to seeing that in better years to come. But as we stand here today, it just doesn't look good. I don't know how you go into week 6 against Tampa and even have any bit of confidence.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do, Victor, because it is a bad football team.
Yeah.
It is another it's their worst loss since 1989. They 35-point differential. There's really not much good. They were terrible on third down. Especially on defense. They were
defense more than any. Yeah.
Terrible on third down. It's just bad. Lots of bad. Not much good. Lots of bad. The defense was terrible. Coaching didn't help. No running game, but I'm not sure how much of that was because of the running game or how much of that was actually because of them being down by such a large amount so quickly, but not good. All of it just very, very bad. They're a bad football team, and we are going to see the first ever losing season for Mike Tomlin, and it's something he won't be able to use that as a cape anymore. His protective cape of not having a losing season is going to be gone. It's going to be sort of like the sort of like how when a kid grows up and gets older, they lose that their baby blanket. That's gone. That's going to be gone. It's probably going to be gone well before December here. It could even be gone middle of November. That's how bad this football team is right now and how tough of a schedule they have right now. Kenny Pickett was the one positive. He set a Steelers rookie quarterback record for most passing yards by a Steelers quarterback. In his first ever start, he finished with 327 yards. He moved the football. He was a baller. He moved the ball. They just could only get 3 points on the board. Can I also say I just have to bring this up because it was just so bizarre to me. So bizarre that I just have to bring it up and talk about it.
Yeah.
What in the world is Mike Tomlin thinking of, bringing on Boswell for field goal attempts when you're down by 21 and by 28 points?
I don't know. You're driving right there. The wind. I don't know why he went for as many field goals as he did. I know it seemed like more than it probably was, but the wind was terrible. Why are you sending Boz out there? Especially when you're down more than 3 possessions at times. It's like, dude, what do you have to lose? Go for it. Get this kid some experience.
It was almost like poetic justice that Boswell missed both of the kicks.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I'm getting to the point here where it's like, how much of this era that me and you grew up watching was Ben? It's like, was Ben the one keeping this together? Even at 39 last year when he could barely walk?
Yes.
Where he fell out of the tunnel, you know?
I think the answer is yes, yes, yes. I really do. I really do. Because I don't think the Steelers were a good football team last year.
No, not at all.
And I don't think they were a good team last year.
Well, you remember what would happen last year, though. They'd get behind. Ben would say, F you to the coordinator of the game plan, and he would control the game from the second half on. Or if there were these tight, weird games, when we got on the field, Ben stepped up. It was just as simple as that with those 9 wins we got last year.
Mm-hmm.
And even some of those losses, Ben just took over.
The Vikings game specifically.
Chargers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all 7. I think we're coming to the conclusion where it was all number 7. Let's be honest now, because I'm really not breaking down this game in its entirety because it was just a mess. The defense was a disaster. The running game didn't work. Everything was just bad. Can we play a little bit of win-loss game between now and the end of the season pretty quickly here?
Let's do it.
Next week, Tampa Bay.
Oh.
Loss. At Miami.
Hopefully a win. I'm going to go dub.
I'm hoping win, but not easy. I'll just go win because I don't know how many winnable games are left on the schedule.
Situation. Teddy Bridgewater got hurt today.
Okay, so they're down to their 3rd. Then I'll go win. At the Eagles.
L.
Me too, L. Bye week, come off the bye. Saints at home.
I'm going to go dub. Hopefully TJ's back by then.
I would hope so. I go win. Okay. Bengals at home, Sunday Night Football, unless it gets flexed out. Loss. After that, at the Colts, Monday Night Football.
I think a dub. I assume the defense starts to get better. Kenny starts to pick it up a little more. Go a dub.
I really don't know because the Colts defense is a nightmare. They're a really, really good defense. They really are. I'll go loss.
Okay.
Okay, that's 4. Home against the Ravens.
It's a loss.
Loss. At Atlanta.
That's a win. I would hope that's a win.
I would hope so too. Win. Next up. Gosh. Let me get the rest of the schedule up. I was trying to do it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Because I know the games, the order of, once you get into December, I sort of have the order of them sort of, jumbled up in my brain, so. Okay, we made it to the Atlanta game, and then after that, we play someone at home.
Do we play Vegas next?
We're not that far yet.
Okay.
We're not that far yet.
Carolina, maybe?
No, we're not there yet. They're the week after this game.
Okay.
The week after the game I'm forgetting. No, I see what I did. Okay. I see what I did. I got the Ravens and the Falcons games mixed up. We did both of them. We're now on Panthers at Carolina.
I think that's a dub.
Win. Okay, I'll go win. Home against the Raiders Christmas Eve.
I'm going to go with dub. I think Kenny Pickett and the defense will get that together.
I would hope so with, Christmas Eve, Franco Harris jersey retirement.
Yeah, I think there's a lot in our favorite.
I'll go win just for sentimental value there. Next week at the Ravens. Loss. Week after that, home against Cleveland with Deshaun Watson.
I think that's a dub.
I go loss.
Okay.
So I'm at 7, plus the 4 losses we have. I'm at 6 at 11. 6 and 11.
Yeah. I guess what was I, like 7 and 12?
I think 7 and 10.
7 and 10, sorry.
But yeah. That is, that's where we're at.
Your best situation here, which is not going to happen, folks, but your best situation is you win out to the bye. If you somehow win out into the bye week, then you're sitting at 4-4 and maybe. My whole thing is, I think Kenny Pickett is going to start to come on, and I think when TJ comes back, there's a couple plays in that game against Buffalo today where if TJ's there, he might disrupt one of those passes. He might get a sack.
Agreed.
Who knows? So, as a fan, just being unrealistic, the only thing that would save your season for those people that still want that hope of maybe a playoff berth, you got to win out until you go to the bye.
You
Now
heard
it
it.
happens. That's it.
You heard it here, everybody. Margin for error for the Steelers is 0, and not being a good football team and not having a margin for error is a very, very bad place to be. Well, there it is, everybody. Wrapping it up here. Buffalo beating the Steelers, and I mean beating the Steelers, 38-3. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. For Victor Valdez, Joey the Truth Wagner, we are signing off here for our post-game Steelers coverage. Have a good one.